Hey y'all, welcome to Messy Missy Creates. This is Melissa. I know that I said in my last video that my next video would probably be a glue book video, but then it dawned on me how close to the end of July it is, and I need to catch up. I've spent the last, I don't know, however long, I've done a lot of journal work today, caught up on a good bit of my writing and pages, and I want to be able to do a first half flip through here pretty soon. But one thing that I really need to catch up on and do some work in is my collage calendar. And so I thought we would do that today. What I might do first is just put a background and not do today's page, but maybe do the background because I know y'all love to see that. Anyway, I haven't done it yet, and I thought I would just do it while I was just talking to begin with. And let it dry, and then I might glue this big journal. Remember this big journal image I was going to use last time, and I didn't end up using it. So it didn't fit on the page, but I have spent a better part of today working in my journal, just catching up. We worked in the yard some this morning, and it's hot, it's triple digits, and so it was just a really good day for me to be inside, which was fine because I had more than I thought, more catch up than I thought in my journal. It took me longer than I thought. How's that? Anyway, so that's just kind of what I'm working with today. I think I'm happy with that. I just wanted a little bit of color. Wanted to see what this color would do. This is a little bit darker. These are just watercolor markers that I've had forever. Yeah, it's a little pinker than I intended. I'm gonna put it on this book page though. Anyhow, I just had one sitting here that I was going to use. I don't know if I like, maybe I do like a little bit of it. I don't know if you can really tell the color difference that much when they dry. Maybe not. Anyway, so that's just kind of what I'm doing, and thought I would turn on the camera and put an extra video out. This will probably come out on Sunday. I don't normally put out a video on Sunday, but you might be getting one this weekend. So I'll let that dry for a minute. That was the page we did yesterday. So I think that'll look good there. And then I don't have much else to put on here for today. It's been, just kind of a quiet day. Well, that dried. Feels pretty dry already. Well, there's no better time than the present, right? So I'll go ahead and put that down. And anyway, how's your weekend going? I went out into the garden a little bit. He was trying to catch up on some, grass cutting and yard work, that sort of thing, because he's been down with his back for the last few weeks. So, everything's kind of gotten out of control because we had a lot of rain at the beginning of the month. And, well, had a lot of rain this month, aside from the last few days until that storm yesterday. If you watched that video, you heard the storm. So, yeah, so I just was, yeah. As a matter of fact, while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and put some color on that day. Oops, I ran over. I tried doing color around my, like after I put my stickers and stuff on. But I end up writing all over my stickers and whatever else. So I don't know, kind of prefer to do it before if I think about it. I've got my little minis. I've got some of the days on there. Let's see what we did. I had to catch up on some of these pages so that I could do, yeah, do my stuff. So I've got, well, they're right behind me. And I had, oh, here they are. I made a page full of a variety of minis and just some other random stuff. So, yeah, it's almost easier for me to do this. It almost feels like journaling twice. In essence, it kind of is. It's fun. It's fun when you can find a stick. It's more fun when I can find a sticker for the day. But, you know, it still is fun. The 13th is going to be easy. I'm just going to use, this was, if you remember, my sister's anniversary. And I had some other stuff that day, but let's see, we'll go back and look. That was just the first one that I saw, and I know it's not in order or anything like that, but I'm just kind of doing it as I see stuff. Let me put my little garbage bag up here. Anyway, that just kind of right there because I had it sitting here. And okay, so I think, no, I didn't finish the 7th and the 8th. All right, I guess we gotta go back there. All right, so what did I do? I gardened. I drew, spent some time drawing in my Procreate on my iPad. Just working on that dang sewing machine. I videoed and we watched TV that night with dinner. So that's the 7th. So how do I want to represent that in stickers? Well, I know I have some gardening minis that I just printed. I know that I have garden stickers. I really didn't do a lot in the garden that day. You know what? I could put, I know I picked some tomatoes. And then that's kind of the end of, let me see what else I have, because that's a really big sticker. And it's clear. That's what I'm running into a lot with these stickers, is a lot of them are clear. And I guess you think that's good, but it's not ideal if you have a dark background. Okay, I'm going to have to mark my spot because going back and forth is driving me nuts. Okay. There. That marks my spot. I think I already used, oh, nope, it's right here. A little mini of the Procreate. So I garden, video, I think I had a couple mini sewing machines. I'm gonna put the sticker up. It's right here if I need it. I might try to find a different one. Let me see what my other options are. I think there's one that I need to start tracking the weather is what I need to do. Yeah, see, like these, I think I've cut these in half. These are tomatoes. But it really wasn't like a big harvest. It was just a little bit of, you know, just working a little bit. And so I might use one of these instead. And see how that fits. And, you know, I have about 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. And before bed, and I thought I would just kind of turn on the camera and do a little bit of this. One thing I found is videoing kind of holds me accountable, maybe, if that makes sense. It, maybe that's not the right word. It encourages me to do some of this stuff too. Okay, so I have that and that, and now I gotta flip again. What did I say? Well, see, I'm having trouble with the, okay, there we go. Garden, drawing, and then video. I have this little guy right here, which just means it's the YouTube Studio app. It's smaller than, I mean, see, like, yeah. It's where you, like, upload a video or whatever, not just watch video. So I feel like it maybe depicts making a video better, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have that, I have that, I have that. And then, oh, I took my scissors out of my spot, didn't I? Good job. Good job, good job. I think I'm having trouble with that page right there, with that wallpaper. I don't know, it keeps making me grab like 2 or 3 pages at one time. So, all right, so I have that and that and that. And then I think I even did a little sewing machine somewhere. Oh, I did make a little folder for my minis. Let me see what all I have to choose from. Well, what did I do with it? I don't remember. Anyway, I had it. I know I saw it earlier. Anyway, all right, we'll move on. It is not that important. Okay, so I am going to use this as the garden. And I have, oh, they're right here in front of me. It came out a lot bigger than I intended. The sewing machine did. So, I think I have made peace with these little jot glue sticks. I don't know if maybe the first one I used just wasn't a good one, because I couldn't get it to stick to anything just about. And see, this one I can go above the line if I want. I mean, I can go wherever I want, but one more time, let's look at it one more time. I'll be glad when I get off of 7 and 8, because see how that wants to skip 7? It's driving me batty. Okay, so I made a video, garden. I really didn't need to put that up that high, so I guess I will use one of these sewing machines, because this actually was, I think, the first day that I fiddled with it. And I ended up making, not this day, because this is one of the days that I couldn't get it to work. It kept breaking my thread. So anyway, I've gotten it to work. I got some, but I found my thread and all that good stuff. And I made a pocket, but I can't find it. Like, what a ding dong. So anyway, but yeah, this almost just feels like duplicating my journal. Well, that's exactly what it is, kind of, just without the words. So, if you didn't have a lot to put in your journal or something like that, this might be ideal for you. Okay, so let's put away the gardening stickers, I guess. I just want to refresh my memory what I have. Of course, I have all those little stickers that are like rain and water and time to plant. That's what I need for now. Remind me that I need that for like one of the more current days. Okay, so I really should have scooted that down. Now it all looks okay. That's stuck. So either that or it was the type of paper I was trying to glue. I don't know, but so far it's working. So all right, now we gotta go to the 8th, which is fine because it wants to skip the 7th. So he fished, and I had a friend over. I went to the thrift store. I drew some more. I drew the Santa and the poinsettia. That's my little Santa I drew. And so I know that I printed those out today. Some of them are already cut up in here. That's not that day. Okay. Some of them I had already cut up. I think that's why I'm having trouble remembering which ones I cut up and put in here. I did that so I didn't have quite so many pages to flip through. So it's not working quite as well as I thought it would. And I'm still plundering through, well, fiddle sticks. Okay. Good job. Now I don't remember what I was looking for. Okay, Christmas movie marathon. What was I looking for? Oh, the little Santa. And I know again, right here on this page. Wow. I printed out the little minis for the prompt week, so that'll be this week. If I ever get through the 7th and the 8th, I kind of piddled with that earlier today. And again, I thought these were going to be small enough, but they're really bigger than I have room for, so I might only put one on there. Yeah. A little poinsettia, I might have to. See, I've got my little Christmas movie marathon, and I've got my Santa, and my friend came over and thrift store, and I know I have little minis of the thrift stores in here. And, well, I say I know I did. I thought I did. And if not, that's fine. I've got all my, like, volunteer stuff and all that good stuff. Here they are, I think. Yep. But see, it's big. I thought I had the right dimension. You know, when you're scaling something to print, something that's just 1 inch by 1 inch or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch is so tiny on the screen that you can barely see it. But I used that print to size app, like I think I've said before, and there. Actually, that will work. I wonder if it'll, okay. So that came up off of there. Let me see if I can get that. And I don't have anything really to depict my friend coming over and visiting, and that's okay. I just won't have all of it on there, and it's okay. But this day will be full, and I will be happy. And I'll be happy to be done with that week. Okay, and then I gotta put my 8 back on there. Everything's so tiny. I would like to have a bigger one. But I don't know how to do that and it still be in my journal. Because I do think I still want it in the journal. Okay, so the 9th, I have some, I printed off some little mini churches, but I know that I had gotten this little religious sticker pack, but yeah, those are big stickers. Okay. And I have this is the Happy Planner, but it's Happy and Kind Faith. I don't know if there's any churches in there. I think there's one that says Chores, Pray, Church. Yeah. I think since I don't have a whole lot to put on that day, I don't think I do anyway. I didn't really look, did I? Oh, I forgot to put the little fish, because he fished on that day before. I print off these little fishies. So I think I'm just going to kind of have him jumping somewhere. I don't know. If I print them any smaller, it's not going, I'm barely able to handle them now and cut them. Yeah, so I don't know how I would do them any smaller than that and still be able to even handle them. I think I can put him what do we think? You know what? I wonder if I can get the 7 up. All right, stay there, fish. Stay there. Because remember this day was... Okay, now y'all, I was fussing about that glue doesn't stay. And now I can't get it. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's just under that other piece. That's what it is. Eek. Ruh-roh. All right, come on, little fishy. You're going in. All right, there. Now, because that day was a little blank because I put that gardening up so high. So now I can just kind of overlap that a little bit. There. Perfect. That will work. And I wonder if I could find, I know this is not the marker I used, but good enough. Okay. So here's my little church. All right, where was I at? One thing I did like on this day, I did do that flip up, but I feel like when I'm working from behind, I don't feel like I can take the time to do that, but maybe I'm looking at that the wrong way. Maybe I just need to not worry about being, you know, caught up and just enjoy the process, right? What you think? Are y'all? All right, I went to go make sure you could see, and I accidentally stopped the video. Good job, good job. I was just trying to adjust it because I wasn't sure if you were in frame or not. Okay, oh, we worked on the blackberries. Oh, that was the day I fell. The day he hurt his back, the golf tournament, all that fun stuff. But I'm putting the church right here, regardless. And there was room on the one above it, so that worked out. And I know I have these little blackberries because I do want to keep that in the journal because I want to keep track of, I don't have a garden journal going right now, but I do want to be able to look back and know when we did that type of stuff. Not all of it I need to know exactly when, but some of the things I need to know when, you know, I'd like to know what day we did it. So I can look back next year and go, yeah, that worked, or no, it didn't, or whatever. So, had that, and then, I think I actually had printed off the small one of, it's all right. If I come across it, I'll add it. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking for stuff right now. Right now that fills up the gap, and I'm not going to worry about putting the sewing machine on there or anything like that. What else did I have on there? The golf thing. Oh, I can put a little caddy on there. I reprinted my caddy. I showed you that yesterday, I think. Or did I do this today? I can't remember. And then even these are still a little bit too big. So I printed some that were a little smaller. I'm going to try to track, you know, the days where I knew where she is. If you don't know, my daughter converted an old school bus into a tiny home. And she is traveling the country. She is currently on the West Coast. And yeah. She was at the golf tournament. That was the day that they had the women's open. Oh, look, that came up pretty easy. The women's open at Pebble Beach, and they had been there. They had been at Pebble Beach for a while, and she was actually working at the golf club. The golf course at Pebble Beach, and so she was there and watched the tournament, and we actually heard her on TV like after somebody hit a really good shot, and we heard her say, "Nice shot." My husband said, he backs it up. He's like, "That sounded like her." And I texted her and I asked her, I said, "Did you just say nice shot?" And she said, "Yeah." "Why?" And I said, "You're not gonna believe this, but we heard you." And she's like, "No way." So I'm like, "Yep, way." All right, so what else am I fiddling with? Okay, that takes care of that week. Thank goodness. I'm glad to be off of that week. Well, I had a couple more things, but I'll go back and add those later. I was going to add to that day, but okay, so let's start with, what do we have the 10th? Made soup, made a video. This is prompt week. That's right. Taste. I was real sore this day, so I didn't do, that was the day after I fell. And I didn't do much. But here are the prompt week. I'll go ahead and put those on there. And those are going to take up a good bit of space. If you're not familiar with prompt week, it's, put on by Lydia at February and June. You can find her on Instagram, February and June, or you can find her on YouTube at February and June. I think it's spelt out. The "and" is spelt out. All right, so that's Monday. Might as well go ahead and cut Tuesday. Wednesday. I don't know if she has this on a PDF. What I did is on her Instagram, I screenshotted where she posted. It's the first full week of the month, typically, I think. And, all right, now let's see if I can set these up here without losing them. That's Thursday and Friday. Yep, setting those up there because I'm not ready for those. And I've got Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, I can do Thursday. This is Thursday. I reckon that will work. But anyway, this was the, why do you have lungs on your journal page, you ask? Well, it's my sister had a double lung transplant 5 years ago. This was her fifth anniversary of her transplant, which is a big deal in the transplant world. I've already talked about this if you watched that video. And yeah, so it's a big deal to make it to 5 years. There's a lot of transplant patients that don't. And if you're, okay, there it is. As a matter of fact, she has a friend right now that just hit 5 years and is now currently at Shands Hospital in rejection. So if you're the praying kind, then if you would keep her in your thoughts and prayers. She's a really good friend of ours. And what was I doing? Monday. Okay, I need a clip. That's what I need. I wonder if I have one handy. I have a big one. That would help. Yes. That would definitely help. All right. Now we're talking. Now we got it. All right. So this was, Monday was taste. That's right. Because it was the most nutritious thing you ate that day. And at first it was yogurt. And, but then I made soup. So, I think I'm just going to put it right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything else on that one. I filmed, so I could put that. I don't know. Oh, I know what I do have. Or I thought I had. I might be able to find like a kitchen sticker or a cooking sticker. So I'll do that. But before I go hunt for stickers, let me put this one in. Oh, I have the Art Makers. This was, the prompt was C? Yes. And it was yellow. And then I have, let me put 12 down. I might as well go ahead and glue those down, right? 12 was a Wednesday. I worked the clinic. Went to see Miss Sue. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can put that up underneath this 12. Or, yeah, I don't know. My clinic ones are kind of big. Let's see if I can lift this just a little bit. That's why I wasn't putting the numbers down. I was trying not to anyway. But I went ahead. I just glued them in a few minutes ago. They shouldn't be that stuck. Well, apparently they are. Okay. But I was just trying to get a little bit of it done and not have all these. I had cut those numbers out and I didn't want to lose them. I was really afraid I was going to lose them. Okay, so I have that. Now, what else was it? I was going to look for a kitchen sticker. And I was going to look for, I have my clinic. And what else do I have in here of my little minis? Okay, oh, this is the cooking one. Maybe I can use that. Let's see if that's going to be too big. Or how far I can cut that down. Let me cut right above her head. And see if this will fit. Oh, this was this day. That's right. Okay, let me cut this. She doesn't need that whole plant. Right? Yeah, I'll just put that right there. Sure. Why not? And that lifted easily. I can drop it down a hair. Okay. So, taste, I made soup. And see, I need the art. Did I actually make? I did. I made this day. I joined the Art Makers Club. It's a digital drawing club. It's put on by Lisa Bardo. So I can put that there. And I had, well, I had the cute little tree house that I printed off. And I know I have them somewhere, but she drew these. Yeah, I think I can fit one on there. This is not my drawing. This is her drawing. She gave us some stickers to do some digital scrapbooking. She had done a class this day, a live, and I missed it. I was so sad. Yeah, I was very sad. Because I was so excited. I was joining in time just to catch, just in time to catch one. And then I ended up missing it. I was like, doggone it. So, that was a bummer. And I drew, one of the first things I drew was this stained glass little, like a lemon or orange slice or whatever it was. But it was yellow enough to qualify for my yellow. Alrighty. And what else did we have for Wednesday? Oh, yeah. I don't think the clinic thing is going to fit on there because this is pretty big. It's pretty big. I definitely need to scale this down. I'm wondering if I could just get clinic on there. Or I could put it like that. And then I don't get... See, oh, you know what I could have done? I could have done a flip out, or a little flip for this day. I still can. Let me get my little box of scraps and see if I have some. There's some green. I was going to use that for that day and I forgot. What do I have? Do I have I kind of have this aqua blue. I was sort of hoping to find one that was already small that I could use. Do I need purple? No. Well, maybe I'll just use the green anyway. Oh, wait, what's this one? Well, that one's kind of cute. This is that, I think I've shown you this before, my little paper scrap box. Yeah, I like that. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. Yeah, it was a great idea. Like that, maybe. Alright, so is that what day that was? Usually I go on a Thursday. But I guess, yeah, I did work on Wednesday. Okay. I wasn't sure there for a second. Alright, I might leave that there. And then I want it to kind of, I'm just going to fold it. Because there's no room for like washi and stuff like that. So let me trim this down. There. I don't like that 11 right there. Well, it's a good thing it came up easy, huh? So, let me move that. I really think this goes slower than my journal pages. What do you think? Maybe just because I'm trying to do so many at a time. If I was doing them one at a time, it might not feel that way. Ideally, and this is the goal I'd like to get to at some point, I'd like to do them when I make my other page. You know, like this at the same time. And, okay, so I think I want, yikes, I messed up my little prompt week. I want a prompt week on top. And we're going to put that there, because it says Wednesday. And then I can put the clinic down here. There, that fits perfectly right there. Reglue the 12. And now I can put on here where I saw, there, where I went to see Miss Sue. There we go. Well, let me trim up a little bit more so it doesn't hide my prompt week there. Oh, I can trim some off the bottom too. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. There. Alrighty. So, I can tell it's later in the evening and my go-go juice is out. Alright, so I got Thursday on here. I should have burnished that a little bit better before I glued it on, so it stays down. But that is kind of a thick piece of cardstock, so that's better. I like that. So what else did I do that day? Well, I was still sore. I don't have the little bird feeder thing. I do have this. I did make a small one of this. While I was printing, I went ahead and printed some small ones. So, do any of y'all do these collage? I know, you know, Allison, I know Lydia. Do any of the other of you, do you do these little collage calendars? Or sticker I don't know. I was calling it a sticker calendar for a while. Which is, you know, but then I'm like, well, I don't use that many stickers actually, so. There, I'm just gonna put that right there. Good enough. This is not, yeah, I guess it is. Anyway. There. Fun little interactive square. That was also the day this lightning bolt at the clinic. So yeah, see how I'm definitely feeling like it just totally duplicates. I think that defeats the purpose. I think the idea is that, I don't know, maybe it really doesn't matter what you do. It's just, I was gonna say, maybe the idea is that you use, you know, originally the idea for me anyway was that I was gonna use up some of my smaller stickers. But then I can't always find stickers that go with, you know, all the things that I did that day. So I'm printing out clip art. So I guess it just makes sense to me to print out a smaller one too. I don't know. I find myself feeling like I have to justify something. Not to anybody else, just to myself. And so, you know, I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job of it, you know, for this. It is fun. Maybe that's just the whole point, huh? It's fun. Okay, so where are we at? We're at the 14th. Let me move my clip. Friday, I rode my bike, I vacuumed. Smell was the prompt for the day. This was kind of it was a stormy day. I stayed home, watched my Little House on the Prairie that morning probably while I was riding my bike. So I know y'all are gonna think all I ever do is sit here and watch TV, and that's not true. Usually I just do it while I'm having my coffee, or that's my treat for while I ride my bike. It's sitting there. There's a TV there. Or I watch YouTube while I'm riding it. So, I want it yellow, I think. Let's see. Pencil, where did you go? We're not even halfway through the month. That's all right. And this doesn't have to be finished by the end of the month, but there's no law that says it has to, right? I'm just having fun. I'm getting to use all my craft supplies, so that's all that matters. So I have that. I'm not going to glue anything on just yet. I have my little bike. This was also where I thought about, because I don't use a planner. So I had thought about, like, if I'm trying to track something like my exercise or whatever. Now, I have not ended up putting this on every day that I've ridden the bike, but if I get more diligent about doing that, one good thing about this would be, at a glance, I could look, you know, to see when I, you know, as a tracker. Like, what days did I ride my bike? Did I do it 3 times this week? Did I do it 5 times? Whatever. So, that was one thought that I had. What else did I have? Coffee. I'm sure I have a coffee sticker if I need that. It was kind of a, I think I was coming off of a really emotionally charged day, I think, from the day before. We had something happen that just kind of sent me for a little bit of a loop. So I think I just was kind of chilling. Here's my oh yeah, that was what I was going to put on that day. I know I can cut this down a good bit more. Well, I could just bring the can to me instead of reaching across you. So, wow, it seems so quiet. I don't have sirens. I don't have thunder and lightning, and I don't know how to act. It just sounds too quiet. And I think that was pretty much it. Oh, I could use, well, look what I did. Good job. There. Well, that'll work. Sort of. I should have put that down. It's good enough. Good enough. I could trim. This was a picture of my sister at her first lung anniversary. We did her party that Saturday. So, and I did not get any picture. I have one picture, and I didn't put it in my journal because it has her daughter-in-law brought her niece and nephew, and the only pictures I got had them in it, and I didn't feel like that belonged on YouTube. They're not my kids, you know what I mean? And I don't even know their parents that well. This is my niece-in-law's sister's children, or, you know, if that makes sense. So I don't know her sister that well. So certainly not well enough to post her kids all over YouTube. And they happened to be sitting at the table next to my sister. And anyway, so yeah, that was kind of, you know, kind of why I didn't. Okay, that's not bad. I think that I'm going to turn one more time. And I think that will work. I think I'm getting close to time. I can't tell on my video how long I've been videoing because I stopped and restarted it. So I'm just guessing. But I think I was trying to get through this week, but I might not be able to. So that's okay. Yeah, that's not gonna stay down. I think that's too thick of a piece of paper, but it's okay. Hey, I got, before I started today, this was where I was at. I think I had those 2 days colored in, but I didn't have stuff on them. So I did these, and I did these. So that's not too terribly bad. And then I think, see, I still have to do, I still have to do several pages. I skipped like a whole week in there. And I'm just going back one day at a time, I was going to go ahead and do today's, though. If I can find... I know that I have them. And if I can find them quick enough... Yeah, see, I have some more... what I need to do, and I say that, I need to do. I did do a little bit of it today. It's just cut these and put these in the appropriate little bins. I had one of February and June's journals like that. I had a smaller one printed, and I was going, there it is, like this. I was gonna put it because it kind of matched that. It matched that journal that I had on the page. And I'm just gonna decorate this one up in all these fun little. These are Lydia's drawings, and I thought I would just decorate it up, and then that way I have today's done. Even though it looks like it's sitting down there all by its little lonesome. Because it is. And, what else? I don't have anything else. Why am I looking at that? I have my little cheat sheet, what we did today. Oh, yeah, he did yard work, and we did garden a little bit. And, we have this. And then I'm going to stop for the night. But, feels like I accomplished something, though. It will be one less day that I'm behind. I realized that tomorrow I probably should at least think about making my August journal, so that I don't start off behind again, because that does happen a lot. Or when I mean, even when I make it on the 1st, I still feel behind. Because, well, I may just put, what do I have? What do I have? I just saw one that was cute too. Got that little garden box right there. That might be cute. It might actually fit. I like that one. Except I didn't harvest carrots. What did I do? I did water. I probably could find a sticker, but who wants to go and do that? I didn't feel like looking through stickers right now. Yeah, I know. What's wrong with me, right? I normally love to look through stickers. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. It's getting really close to bedtime. So, I don't have the same level of energy that I might normally have. Something like that. Oh, I still have to fit a number on there too, don't I? Maybe I should perhaps not glue that in, because I need to color the ones around it before I overlap them. I don't have to. It just, to me, it's easier. Well, I could put him weeding on top of my journal, and then I'd have room for the number. I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll go ahead and glue it on. Might as well. Wait, what would it look like if I did it this way? I don't know what I have for that day, so it's kind of presumptuous that I could do away with this one and just put journal, and because I didn't do that much in the garden. I went out with him mainly, and as he was, you know, weed eating around the garden beds, I was making sure he wasn't weed eating plants because it was so overgrown. Nope. Okay. All right, you're there. You want to stay there. And then I just got to cut out the number. But I think perhaps I shall do that. Today is the... Okay, today's the 29th. So tomorrow's just the 30th. So I was having a little bit of a panic thing earlier. Not really. Just a little bit of oops. I was thinking tomorrow was the 31st. So ideally, yes, ideally I would like to make my journal tomorrow. But I would like to go into August with most of my July journal done. That would be a nice thought. Right? That would be, uh-oh. Okay, well, our 2 is a little shorter than it used to be because I just ripped part of it off. And I'm going to put it down here so that I could put more fun stuff up there. There. And then I'll go back and I can add, you know what I could do is I could cut that section off, or what I did more of than that was my journal. So like these scissors and glue, yeah, because I worked in my journal for several hours today. So that's way more fun. Let's put some craft supplies on here. These are so cute. Oh, I missed my little trash bucket anyway. So I have glue here. Well, that'll be cute. And then I can do these scissors. Yeah, I hadn't used these in a while. Not the little ones. Now, I'll use them. What day did I put the scissors on my page? It was the day I did that glue book video, I think. I don't remember what day that was. It was whatever I worked on in my last journal, so it might have been like the 25th or something, but it's not that important. I was just thinking. So, there. I like that. The glue stick is bigger than my husband in this. Let me try it this way. Yeah, the glue stick's bigger. Oops. All right, move over, hubby. Come on. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get him to move over. Nope, he's going to have to stay there. I'll put the glue stick behind. Oh, I like that. Okay. Kind of like little mini inchies. Do you remember those? The little inchies? Wasn't that a thing? Oh, now he's got glue on his head. Well, my goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. There we go. Because these little squares are about an inch, maybe somewhere between an inch and a half square. And yeah. So, what were inches? Do you remember that? I remember that kind of, but not exactly what they were. Well, something like that. Now I gotta glue him back down. There. There. That's what I did today. I played. I played almost all day. Because it's hot. It's too hot to do stuff outside. Bless his heart, he was outside the better part of the day cutting all this grass, so, and weed eating and all the things. So, anyway. Alright, well, I am done for the night. I'm going to go curl up on the couch and watch some TV for a few minutes, and then I'm going to go to bed. And I will see you, I don't know, tomorrow, the next day. I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.